Hello everyone, welcome to Blurred Pages, and today we are going to talk about productivity tips by the book Do It Today, written by Darius Foroux. I recently read this book and there was a chapter in which author tells us how to read 100 books a year and some tips given by him. So I thought to share this with you all guys. So let's start. First reason is buy in bulk. Buying book only one or two can actually break your momentum, because when you actually complete your those books, you don't have anything to read instantly, and that breaks your momentum. If you have even made it a habit, you are most likely to get it broken because it affects the momentum a lot. You'll have to wait until you order another book. So one thing I would suggest is buy the books in bulk, so that even before finishing, you know you have other books that won't break the chain. Second is always be reading. Read between your schedule, works, classes, when you are in break, when you are in metro, to your job, school, college, anywhere. Read. That's the only solution I can give you, or even author, because author has given this solution and I can relate, because you must read everywhere. You must read every time you get, and only that will help you read 100 books a year. Third reason is read relevant books only. I've already talked about this in my previous video, that we must not pick any book that is just famous or people are saying it's greatest way written possible. But even if it's greatest way written possible, and if you can't comprehend it, it's of no use. Better start with the books that relates with your life, your current life, and gives you solutions to that. It will be very relatable and interesting to read when you actually find there is some book that is actually giving you solution to your problems. Fourth tip is read multiple books simultaneously. Yes, you can do this, but there is a disclaimer that's personally from my side. That is, if you forget everything fast, do not try to read multiple books. Pick only one at one time and then move to another when you complete it. But if your memory is good and you want some ease in your reading style, you can actually pick two together. One could be any kind of difficult or heavy philosophical knowledgeable book. Another can be any fiction or easygoing or interesting storybook. So, for example, in the morning you read very philosophical book, and in the evening you can pick fiction because it interests and it is easy to read. Fifth is retain the knowledge. Knowledge is only good if you use it, and if you don't use it, of course, why do we have knowledge, right? So to retain that from text, from the books, you can do some things. And first thing you can do is mark or highlight the important text, which is very common, we do that. But don't actually mark everything on the book. Mark only which has very specific meaning or which actually has caught your eye. It's just so important that you cannot miss. Mark only that, because when you open the book again, your eyes will go on that again. Second you can do is copy the quotes and write it somewhere. If there is a very beautiful written quote or something like that, you can just write and picture it in your wall. It will keep that in front of your eye. Third you can do is, if you don't want to write, you can take pictures and put it as a wallpaper. It will be the most easiest and good thing, because we use our phone a lot, so whenever you open it, you can actually see that. And that's it. That were the 5 tips given by Darius Foroux in his book Do It Today. And if you'd ask me a recommendation, I would recommend you reading that, because it has very helpful tips in all areas of our life. So it will help you too. And that's it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye.